I've heard different stories, but Nova, the name, where's it come from? What's the most popular answer? You probably
Can we get a definitive answer?
I'll give you a definitive
He'll
answer.
give us a definitive answer.
It's not a Chevy Nova. It's not a Nova Star.
Okay.
It came from, so we went with a mid-century modern concept, right?
Yeah.
And so the building was that way, so that was what we went with. And in the original Planet of the Apes by Charlton Heston, his girlfriend's name was Nova, played by Linda Harrington. It was this beautiful, she was deaf mute, I believe, woman. Her name was Nova.
Welcome to the Hidden City Podcast. I'm Grant.
And I'm Doug, and we're here to share some of the incredible stories and people from Oak Cliff that you might not know.
We're going to sit down with some of the visionaries, craftsmen, and business owners who have shaped Oak Cliff into what it is today.
Oak Cliff is on the south bank of the Trinity River, a few miles south of downtown Dallas. While technically it was part of Dallas, it was its own city for a long time, and it still has that independent spirit.
We'll dive into the history and the spirit of this place, exploring the different challenges and successes that defined it.
This is The Hidden City, a podcast about the people and the stories that make Oak Cliff extraordinary.
Well, welcome to this episode of the Hidden City Podcast. Today we're excited to have JD Reid on the show. He is the co-founder, co-owner of Nova, the neighborhood staple. Thanks for being on the show, JD.
Oh, not at all. Thanks very much. Glad I could make it.
Appreciate you coming over,
awesome, man. Long time coming. We've an Oak Cliff legend with us. It's pretty awesome to have you on here, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So JD, a lot of people know about Nova. For those that don't know what Nova is, which is probably not many, but how would you describe what Nova is?
Man, I think Nova is just it's relaxed environments where great food. It's where the neighborhood kind of hangs out.
It's like a second living room is what everyone kind of calls it.
Yeah, it's exactly what people call it, the living room,
Yeah.
And you go there and you'll see your neighbors and everybody just chills and hangs out,
Dude, and the food's great.
Yeah.
The food is great. I think
food.
when you bring friends from out of town, they're just like kind of like, what? This is here?
It's just
You're like,
little divey old diner.
Yeah.
Old Dairy Queen, you know?
Yeah, I've always known that. Yeah, so someone was telling me that at one point, but I mean, walk us through, 15, almost 16 years ago, when you're walking down West Davis, like, what is this place?
Yeah.
Like, how do you?
I was living in East Dallas.
Okay, nice.
We had a bar called Zoo Bar over there, and Robert and Darren approached me and said, "Why don't we take over this place? It was called Kavala before."
Okay.
And like, okay, let's go. And I went down there, and I was, there was just a little bit of gentrification going on there. And I was like, man, do we call this Nova or Fort Nova? It seems like the last bastion of civilization before you go any more west, Fort
Nova. I love it. Man, I can see 16 years ago, man. Yeah.
16, man,
Okay, sorry, keep going.
No, so we went in and we redid Kavala, did all the interior, reconcept it all, made it like a mid-century model, like the building is. Yeah. And maintained the same floors as the Dairy Queen. There's still a walk-up window there. And then, just it went from there, I spent over the years working so many high-end restaurants, where people spend so much time just posing and not eating their food, It's all about a scene and not really relaxing.
Yeah.
So I want to get as far away from that as I could, but still maintain a good product and great food and drink,
What was around that building? Or I know you said Fort Nova, but like, was there anything else around there? Was it kind of?
No, there was
Kessler was still. I don't. Yeah, go.
And what led you to take a bet on that?
I know.
I don't know, man. I just had to feel. I mean, I like the community. The people that I met, and it's really diverse, and that's what really appealed to me.
Yeah.
You get all walks of life, and everybody just gets along. Yeah. It's not like you live up in Plano or something. You come in, your garage door opens, the car goes in,
right,
and you don't see anybody.
Yeah.
Here they're like, I go on, my neighbors across the street, two gay guys, gay guys all around me, mixed couples, and we all hang out for a half hour.
Yeah,
we go on vacation with them.
Nice.
On vacation with your neighbor.
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
I mean,
that's what you want.
Yeah, that's great. That's what it should be.
Man, going on vacation with a neighbor. I'm trying to think about Anna and Joel. Who else can I?
Right.
No, that's awesome, man. I feel like, you guys made something special there for sure. But so like, okay, early on, kind of going off your question, is like, you loved like the diversity, the group of people, the community that was already here, the building had good bones, or like you kind of were like, hey, we can do something with that.
Right.
Were you in restaurant before? Were you said high-end restaurants? Like what?
Yeah, well,
You had some.
Zubar.
Yeah.
And I worked in restaurants all since I was
Okay.
able to work when I came here
Yeah.
legally to work.
There you go. Nice.
And I worked at Bennigan's all the way through university.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then up to Bennigan's in a place called the Wine Press, and then Star Canyon Joey's. But
Okay.
I did all that and finally got out of, my undergraduate.
Wow.
It took me a while. I did the junior college tour.
Did you? Okay. Okay.
And then,
nice.
And then I got out of that, and I got out of the university, and then I took a job at Fidelity Investments. And I
Oh,
was
no
like,
way. That's
yeah,
awesome.
and I was like, okay, that's in economics. That's really what I wanted to do. And then
okay.
they put me in a cubicle, and I was like, oh no, okay, this is not.
Yeah.
This
It's not. Like,
yeah.
Soul sucking.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
I
go
can't live
team,
like
go
this.
team,
Yeah.
Like, oh, can't do it, man. Just 6:30 in the morning, plug it in, and like getting field calls from guys at GM putting tires on car in the restroom, like, how's my stock doing? Like, no, man. So I went back.
I'm not into economics that way.
Yeah. So I got into Zubar.
Okay.
And bought shares into that, and while I worked there.
Cool.
Yeah, I was still, Fidelity Investments, I'd be still having to bartend at night. And,
Yeah.
because they don't pay you nothing.
Yeah.
I'd be
For
late
sure.
every morning. I'd be rubbing my hands on the tires going, I got flat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where's originally home for you?
I'm originally from Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just outside of Glasgow. This
Out of
shitty,
Glasgow.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's a shitty little town called Coatbridge, man.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. We've both been to Glasgow, but that's how far out? Like
It's like 10 miles outside.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
And what age were you when you moved?
I was 16. My father died when I was 7, and my mother when I was 15, 16. And I moved to the United States because my brother was already living here.
Okay.
And my brother adopted me.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He's
Wow.
12 years my senior, so my brother became my father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it was kind of weird.
Wow. That's were
That's
you
some
close?
Tennessee stuff right there, isn't it?
That's what?
Some Tennessee stuff right there. Hey, welcome to America.
your brother, not your father.
Hey, Paul. Yeah. So,
Oh, that's funny.
and then when it was 8, we were in San Antonio, and then when it was 18, he got promoted to Tennessee,
Okay.
or to Dallas. He became
Yeah.
a Dallas, and a year after that, he got promoted to Tennessee, and I was like, no, I'm not going there.
Yeah, you're like, I'm staying here.
So I was just 18 on my own. And
You're like, I'm here.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's pretty intense. Yeah.
What Scotland? What was that like growing up there? Are you happy? Were you kind of like, hey, this is a whole different thing? Like,
Oh, it was quite a culture shock coming here for sure.
oh yeah.
You're like San Antonio. I was like, look at all these 10 people, man. Like,
Yes, yeah.
I mean, you see 10 people in
Oh,
Scotland,
dude, it's
you think,
completely-
they're all rich, they'll go to Mediterranean or something.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they gave me a jalapeno and outside it was over.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
Nah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, it was hot.
Yeah.
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 That was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, I like San Antonio.
Yeah. San Antonio's great.
It's just like slow down when you get there, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
different speed.
That's crazy. Okay, well, I'm dying to know because I feel like there's a ton of different theories, or I've heard different stories. But Nova, the name, where's it come from? What's the most popular answer? You
man.
probably
Can
I
we get
know.
a definitive answer?
I
on
know.
that?
I'll give you
I
a
know.
definitive
He'll
answer.
give us a
Okay.
definitive answer.
It's not a Chevy Nova. It's
Okay.
it's not a Nova Star.
Okay.
It came from. So we went with a mid-century modern concept, right?
Yeah.
And so the building was that way. So that was what we went with. And in the original Planet of the Apes by Charlton Heston,
Yeah.
his girlfriend's name was Nova, played by Linda Harrington, who was this beautiful. She was deaf mute, I believe. Woman. Her name was Nova,
Wow.
and that's who it's named
Named after her.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's a pretty
it was-
sophisticated
Yeah.
And
name.
it's funny when we opened up, right? We had some kids come in there and they're like, and they wanted, you got any chips in the hot sauce? I was like, no, I'm sorry, we don't have any chips in the hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is bullshit, this place. I'm like, and then like, you know what Nove means in Spanish? And it's like, what's that? Don't go. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Everyone's like, don't go.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
No.
Didn't think that one through, did I?
Open up Nova and Oak Cliff. Yeah. Oh
No,
man, that
That's
is
hilarious.
funny.
Don't go.
Oh,
Wait, that's
dude,
amazing. I
yeah.
love that. So yeah, tell us about the early days of opening.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah. What's that
I'm
like?
sure. Yeah.
Well, opening up.
Opening up. What was
Yeah,
it
you're
like
building
at
this in the
first?
neighborhood.
Yeah, but we all threw in a lot of money and put it all together. Not much. I mean, it was
Yeah.
like we're sitting there and it was like,
What do we got?
What do we got? We're like, to be open, to be not open. We've got like $1,200 in the bank. And
Yeah.
we had
Yeah.
with 4 beers and 3 wines and, you know, 5 menu items. Like, we don't have a choice. We have to.
Yeah.
And as soon as we opened up, I mean, the whole community was so responsive, and we were busy right off the get.
No
Really?
way, that's
Okay.
awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It was great.
Was
Yeah, that's
there a moment in that where you're like, okay, we've kind of become one of these Oak Cliff staples, or like, is that just, I don't know, like, yeah, and it might not be, but
I never really thought of that. You know, you just like, you just get up and you go and you keep
you
going.
exist and you go.
And you know, but now that you will see great restaurants just fall by the wayside around you, you're like, well, what are we doing here? You know, and we're doing something right, you know?
Yeah.
You
And
are.
it's sad. It's, you know, it's a tough business right now. It really is. You've got inflation, like cost of beef, everything. You know, you got labor that's hard to get sometimes because, you know,
people have to make a living, and it's like,
I mean, it's a testament to what you've built. That so many restaurants I can think of in even the last 3 years have come and gone, you know, around here, and the allure and the dedication, I think, in the just the love of Nova has gone nowhere. Like, I feel like everybody is it's only
nowhere in the best way possible. like it's like, hey, nowhere. It's here.
No, no way.
Get out of here. Get out of
like
here.
it's not. It's only gotten stronger. I'll say from my vantage point, and I think that's a testament to the relationships.
That's
and
what we
the way
talk
you think about it.
Often is like, hey, some of the deepest joys is like when your roots go deeper into a place, and I feel like Nova's done that, where it's been your second living room for 16 years. You're going to know amazing neighbors and people and go through. There's a lot of goodwill that happens in that. And
it's about looking after people and really giving back to the community.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's taking pizzas to the police station or, you know, giving back to the community. Like when we had COVID hit, like we just send you know, on our social media, come and get all our food.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Throw it in the trash?
Yeah. Come.
So
we'll make food.
Grab a bag and come up, and that's what we did.
Yeah.
And you know, someone called the health department on us
for doing that
because you're like,
dude,
there's too many people in there getting close together. I'm like,
no good deed goes unpunished.
You know, the health department company goes, man, you're doing such a good thing. Screw that guy.
Yeah,
honestly.
dude.
So. I mean, stuff like that.
People remember that.
Yeah. You know, giving like Dallas Animal Services. I've got one coming up. I'm going to work on getting some pizzas and lunch to the teachers at Rosemont.
Nice.
And people remember that. You know, and I tell you what the greatest things is when you see these children grow up in the neighborhood, the ones that don't move away, like to a better school district, so to speak. And they'll come out and they'll go, and you know, it starts with like, I'll be the dessert fairy, you know, like if you tell your mom and dad you love them and whatever, and I'll grab this old phone here and I'll call the dessert fairy and get you dessert. And they remember stuff like that.
Remember
right? But then they get older and they're like, you'd be walking through the park with the dogs or something, they go, you're the dessert fairy.
They're like, hey, fairy.
You're the dessert fairy. You know, and then when they grow up, you know, and they get to be like, I had one little Rosie who's about to go off to college. She was 14 and she tells her mom, I want to work at Nova.
Oh, dude.
Now that is
special.
There's nothing better than that.
No.
That when you're doing something right.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and you're getting to see like the community. I mean, I always feel like places like Nova or, you know, different staples that are in the neighborhood, you get to see the community grow and like deepen and connect. And it's kind of a gift. Like hearing you say that way, you're like, how cool is that to hear then back? I love what this guy has built and what they're doing, or this crew. I want to do that. I want to be that.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
There's nothing more rewarding than that.
That's awesome.
I do love too. You go into Nova and you're always going to see somebody you know because it is, like you said, it's the neighborhood hang spot. It's the living room, but it's beyond that. The food is unbelievable. I am always blown away by watching you on Instagram, but also just your consistent specials. I'm like, the quality of food that you can get at Nova is, I don't think people understand it. Most people don't. Maybe they do, but
my wife craves the chopped peanut salad.
Oh,
my goodness.
Some things have just never come off the menu. They're just
that's
from the get-go.
Never take the fried pork loin off.
That's Mama's milk right there.
Oh, that is
that's perfect. No, but there's so many good things.
So talk to us about that, because your dedication to the food and the menu and the chef-driven nature of that. Like, how did that come about?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's chef driven, which means really you can put whatever you want on there. You're not pigeon-toed into being strictly Italian, French, or
We'll get some
whatever.
frog legs. We'll do this.
Yeah, as long as you do it right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the catch. You know, I'm going to do a little Italian, or I'm going to do a little Mediterranean, but you're like, well, you better not fuck this up.
You
got to do it well.
Yeah.
You got to do it well.
So that's the catch. And then we give free reign with chef to like come up with specials.
Cool.
Every week. You know, and he's fantastic. Sadair, he's really wonderful.
What are some of those you're like, hey, these are never coming off? Like some of the community favorites that people need to know about.
Chicken fried pork loin.
Had it
Grant
last
went
night.
straight
Had it
there.
last night. It was amazing. It was so good.
Finish it.
I did. And then I
Porky pig over there. No wonder he's yawning today.
I know. What are we doing with this?
I laid in bed last night and I was just like, oh man, that was a lot of food. It was so good though.
Yeah, you know, and we just took off the gumbo and from that last menu change, and people were pissed about it. But it's like, you know, we would make that gumbo 3 times a week. We'd always run out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then like Big Fred in the kitchen, the guy makes it. You know, he's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
He wouldn't give anyone the recipe.
Wow. Okay.
Dude.
And you know, and he wouldn't make any more. It was like the gumbo Nazi, man. He
He's
goes,
like, that is it.
You got
get what
no
you
more
get.
Gumbo for you.
No more gumbo for you, my friend. So I mean, so people got upset by that, but you've got to. You can't leave things be stagnant. You've got to keep fresh and change it. You know.
Yeah. No, that's true. Well, okay, so I mean, just like you have certain meals that are or dishes that are kind of like staples. Like, who are some of those people that have come through the doors just over the years that you're like, this person's been fascinating to get to know or watch, or are there people that stick out to you, kind of the regulars? They're just characters.
Yeah, there's all
I
sorts.
know.
You know, I was sitting the other night, and there's a lady comes in, and she's a ER doctor,
Yeah.
and then the other girl sitting two seats down from her. She's a dominatrix. You're like just talking away, you know?
Yeah,
You're like,
all walks of life, man. All walks of life.
yeah, you're just it's like, wow,
so
this
funny.
is great.
This is and at a certain point, it's people like watching. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Better
I
than sitting in the airport.
Do it kind of. Yeah, no, it's. I definitely feel like that's one of those things too, where you're just like everyone's welcome. It's always lively. You guys create something special there.
And I know too. We were talking about how hard the industry can be.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm sure that doesn't come at a low cost to you and the team. It's like you got to show up and do this every day.
I just got done working 19 days straight.
Wow.
Yeah.
My wife, she's pissed.
Yeah.
dogs have chewed up my underwear. I think, you know. But it's what you do, you know.
it's hard work,
It's a lot of work, but I mean, it's rewarding.
Yeah.
And then you got to think of it also. There's 29 other people that work there.
Wow.
So you have got to make it work, not
Yeah.
just for you, but for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're dependent on that.
That's right.
So you got to go 100% for them.
There's a weight on the shoulders there for that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh,
Man. Yeah, I mean, I think that also though is what leads to the success. It's like if you show up every day,
Yeah.
you know,
You better get something good out of it.
you're
Right?
gonna get
There you go.
something good out of that.
I'm not going to be happy with just drinking Coors Light and eating pizza, you know?
Yeah. I know. Got to drink that Oak Cliff beer. Let's go.
That's right.
Okay, so speaking of Oak Cliff, you having a front row seat to the second like living room. Like how do you describe someone who hasn't really heard of Oak Cliff? Like what's the type of people, or who do you see when you're here and you're like, again, just a front row seat of all of these people in the community?
Right. I mean, it's diverse, and it truly is. The best example I give is my wife works for this English company, right? And some of the guys came from England.
Oh, no.
And they came, they were based up in North Dallas, right?
Okay.
And they'd go out and eat up there, and they'd stay in a hotel there. So we brought them down to the restaurant, and the first thing the guy says was, wow, this is what I was looking for. This is what really America's about.
No way.
So it feels real. It feels,
you're
it's
getting
real.
real people, you know? Like people in their day-to-day lives, you know?
Man.
And it's like I said, it's diverse, and you got a little bit of everything, you know?
I could see, someone wanting a neighborhood pub or something that's like, what is America's version of something like this? And it's like, well, I'm not going to find it.
Like Nova.
I'm not going to find it in Legacy West. I'm sorry.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Like you come in. That's pretty cool. That's cool to hear. Yeah, it's real. That's definitely a theme we've heard from people in this is like Oak Cliff loves to support local. This is true in this conversation, but also it's like there's it's just a realness to who the people are.
There's great restaurants. I mean, you got Lucia and Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mean, there's a ton of them. I mean, I could go down the list.
Yeah. Don't share too much. We don't want everyone coming.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just a great place.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you think people misunderstand about the neighborhood after watching it for so many years too?
Well, I think they're really mistaken because like when it comes 4th of July, New Year's, I mean, those are not really gunshots; those are firecrackers.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Oh, I know, man.
No,
after so many years I've been here, I've seen one bullet on the roof after one.
Oh
of
yeah, I
those.
threw
It's
it up there, man.
Exactly. See, it's
I think
nothing.
New Year's and 4th of July is sponsored by roofers.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dude, that is the truth.
That's a conspiracy I can believe.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
Everyone thinks it's not safe. Is that kind of
I mean, look, before I moved to Oak Cliff and I was living in East Dallas, I was like, Oak Cliff, what?
Yeah.
And then you come here and, well, it's not really like that.
know,
And what it's going through the transition, and a lot of people will bitch about it, gentrification, but I mean, I think it's done a lot of good for, especially North Oak Cliff.
Yeah, there's been a lot of investment, and you've seen, I mean, being there 15, 16 years now, you've seen the changes.
You've seen
Davis.
Kessler Theater redone, like a lot of those buildings have been kind of like upkept. There's new life to some of those too, and also people have been there way longer than you guys have been there too, that are still on Davis. I think that's one of those things that's pretty cool to see.
But it's one of those things I will say, if I'm recommending somebody come to Oak Cliff and do Oak Cliff stuff, I'm like, go get dinner at Nova, go to a show at the Kessler, make that combo.
Yeah, that's a good combo. That's a good combo. Yeah, what is it like having Kessler over there? I mean, it's such a staple throughout Dallas.
It helps our business immensely. It really does. And they're great people. I mean, Jeff Edie McHale just gave a statue to
I saw
Jeff
that.
Lyles.
That was awesome.
I mean, how great is that?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I mean, he's the music guru of Oak Cliff and probably Texas. He's and what a nice guy too.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Edwin, all those guys here are really wonderful. Really, I mean, really welcoming and have
and we're hard workers. Edwin's a hard worker. He's not stopping.
No, he is. Good for him.
Yeah.
Great family. I see him at Nova maybe once a week.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Man, good character. That's one of those Oak Cliff characters.
No doubt. Okay, I'm thinking about the 15, 16 years. You're looking back over that. You've learned a lot about how to run Nova. What are some of those lessons along the way that you learned? For somebody maybe who's like, hey, I want to open a restaurant one day, or I want to start my own business.
That's the classic. A bunch of guys sitting around a bar going, we ought to open up our own bar restaurant.
Exactly.
I mean, we're here every day, aren't we? Be careful what you wish for, man. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
You have to be able to adapt. And be able, to change on a dime. Be conscious of your marketing, advertising, social media now is huge.
It's ridiculous.
You guys have an amazing social media presence. It's really good.
I'll give a shout out to the Enron group, and that's JP, who is phenomenal.
Yeah, JP's awesome.
Really, it's great.
Yeah, and and that is that's your whole avenue of advertising and marketing. Is no one advertises or anything like that anymore.
That's one of the being nimble and changing. Yeah. It's kind of what you're saying a little bit.
Yeah, and getting people involved, getting your patrons involved in it. Yeah. And then just keeping the menu fresh, keep the drinks, changing them up.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Is there a dish over the years that you feel like represents Nova, like in a way that, or a drink, or something that you guys have served?
Probably a drink. Probably it would have to be like the Nova 75, where we take it's a variation of our French 75.
Yeah.
We take fresh berries with lemon, agave nectar, and vodka, and you muddle it. And then you strain it into martini glass, top it off with champagne.
It's pretty. I want it now. That's great.
Give me a bucket.
Yeah, there you go.
And then as far as a dish, our pizzas. Pizzas we use genuine Italian flour, 00 grade. We make the dough and house we put a little bit of honey in there. Shouldn't have given away Granny secrets right here, should I?
No, you're good.
And then chicken fried pork loin.
Yeah.
The hummus.
Man, the hummus plate is great. I've always loved that.
Yeah.
And that is such a, we make our hummus a little bit different. We put a little bit of Greek yogurt and a couple other things in there. I can't tell
you can't disclose everything.
And then the vegetables are so simple. It's just tomatoes, cucumber, basil with olive oil
Cool.
lemon juice, salt, and pepper.
It's just the basics, but done right.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think that's. I had somebody I was
It's
with
not
last night
overcomplicated.
ordered it for their dinner. They that was their.
That's what they wanted.
That's what they wanted, and they always get it.
Okay,
I'm like,
follow up. Is there any dish that you've guys have tried and it's just completely failed? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you're like, man, did that not work? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah,
what is
we
that?
tried. I remember one we tried to do a coffee rub steak that was like,
Oh, fascinating.
I don't know, man. You always tell who ate it. It looked like they'd been chewing tobacco after. You're like, no, maybe they would change that one up a little bit. I'm thinking,
Oh,
you
that's
know?
hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah.
that's
Actually,
funny.
you know, we try to be very careful.
Of course.
when
Yeah.
we change the
but,
menu.
after
put
16
dishes out.
years,
Yeah. So
pushing.
we you know, we usually what we do is we run items on as specials
Okay.
and see how they do as specials, and then we maybe incorporate them into the next menu change.
So Mardi Gras is obviously a big Oak Cliff tradition, and it comes right down Davis, and Nova is in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
It's like
And
the beginning almost.
That's where it
Or it's like,
starts, yeah.
that's
really
where it
is.
starts. So tell me about the Mardi Gras experience at Nova. 'Cause if people
Well-
haven't tried it, and
Get there.
they need to
Yeah.
get there.
It's probably one of the busiest days of a year for
Is it?
us. Yeah,
I
we
believe
do
it.
a lot of preparation in it.
Yeah.
We've got bands outside. There's stands out there.
Yeah.
There's a bar outside. We do a special menu.
Yeah.
We'll batch up a bunch of hurricanes or
Ah,
whatever
man.
Louisiana drinks you have. But it all starts off, like I said, kind of PC, where everybody's
Yeah.
like, well, I'm just here for the parade.
Yeah.
I'm here for the parade. And 3 hurricanes later, like, ah! And you're like, oh, man.
Who are you?
And I
Yeah,
always
but-
come in. I always have to come in at the tail end of it.
Oh,
like the
yeah.
the
As
third
the owner, too,
the
yeah.
closing shift. And it's like, man, I might as well just bring a little yellow bus with me and drive everybody home. Everybody's just off their tits. I mean,
It's horrible.
it's just not. I mean, it's like, oh no, and I dread going in. I'm like, I know what I'm coming up against.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah,
But
it's-
the majority of people just have a great time, and
Yeah.
that's what it's about, you know.
No, yeah.
And that's another one of the things like giving back.
Yeah.
There's a lot of preparation goes into it, and we help pay for the parade and everything else that
Yes.
goes involved with that.
Yeah.
So that thing ends up we break even on it basically.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but
Heard that.
you got to give back.
It's a big party too for the neighborhood. It's a big
Yeah,
community
it's good
thing.
to see them all do the little floats and all that. and
Oh
everybody-
man, we've been on those floats and you go by Nova and it's just extra loud.
There's a
and-
sea of people,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
man,
hyping them up for the
they are-
bees, and
they're
it's
ready.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Man, that's awesome. Well, Nova, next few years, is there anything that you guys really want to be focusing on or want to do, or is it just like, yeah, what do you think about in the next few years when you look down the road?
Man,
Nova.
I'm 58 now,
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
and I'm still working 60 hours a week.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I've got to look at the people that work there, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, what can I do for them if they want this? Is because it's a business, or when you're into it and you're working there, like it's hard to you can't just go open up your own restaurant,
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like you're not going to climb the corporate ladder much,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So I'm just thinking of ways that I can give back to them,
That's what I think.
because I'd like to sit my fat arse in the pool for a little while and
Yeah, man.
have a couple of beers and then not have to work 12 hours a day, So I'm trying to figure out how to transition that without having
Yeah.
to worry about the place every day,
Yeah.
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 That's
yeah,
the
I can
tough
see that.
part.
I imagine that would be a tough thing because of
Yeah.
how much soul you've put into that place,
Yeah.
and just trusting somebody with that's not an easy thing to
Walk
do.
my little nubs into the ground, run around that place.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And JD said he used to be 6'1",
I did.
and then
Now I'm 6 foot wide.
okay, we got to go rapid fire.
Yeah, do some quick fire.
Favorite burger in Oak Cliff besides Nova, because
Yeah.
we know Nova makes a great burger.
Insane, it probably is good.
Oh, it's so good.
good,
Okay.
though.
Best breakfast taco.
Oh, mixing bowl by far.
Which one?
The mixing bowl.
The mixing bowl.
You never been there?
nice.
Oh man.
I've driven by it a million times on Hampton, right? Or
There's I think there's one in Hampton. There's one on Davis, right by Westmoreland.
Oh, okay. I've
That
seen the one
place
on
is the
Hampton.
business.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
man, I
good.
need to
Yeah,
try
on
that.
El Jordan, they have good breakfast.
Yeah,
El
Jordan's
Jordan's
good.
got it going
Yeah.
on too, for sure.
Favorite patio.
Ooh,
Well, definitely no patio right now, man.
Yeah,
That's right, not
it's way
during
too
the-
I don't
hot.
know who's my favorite patio down here. I don't know. Taco y Vino.
Yeah, there you go.
Taco
Yeah,
y Vino's
Go see
great.
Big
dude,
Jimmy.
it's a good one. Go see Jimmy.
Hey, Big Jimmy. You like Big Jimmy. Big Jimmy's funny. I like
Yeah,
him,
Big
man.
Jimmy's
He
good.
was
He's
our
good.
first episode
Oh,
of
was
this
he?
podcast,
Yeah.
believe it or not. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'd love to see that one.
favorite.
He got our explicit rating immediately.
Yeah. We were like, when is that going to happen? Oh, episode 1. Great. Favorite cocktail?
All of them.
Yeah. Okay, favorite. Do you have a favorite building?
Oh, that's
in
a
Oak
fun
Cliff?
one.
Favorite, probably the Kessler.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome. It's so good.
Do you have a favorite park? Oak Cliff Park that you go to?
Man, I'm
Or
happy.
or
I'm happy
Trailway or something?
I'm happy if I get to spend time in my backyard. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's awesome.
Kid Springs Park, yeah.
Dude, Kid
Yeah,
Springs
Kid
is
Springs
great.
is great.
It's great. That's all I got.
Yeah,
What do
those
you
are
think?
great. No, it's
I'm now
it's a
going to be
little
going to
rapid
the
fire.
mixing bowl.
Me too.
For breakfast.
That's what
Yeah,
I need
yeah,
that tip.
right.
Dude, that's awesome.
Man.
Well, JD, thanks, man, for building this thing in the neighborhood. And what's a good way that people can connect with Nova? I mean, obviously, go visit the restaurant, get a drink, get the
Go visit
the
them.
75.
Yeah,
get
just go up there and set that bar, and I'll introduce everybody in there.
yeah,
Everybody's pretty friendly up there.
man, it's
That's
awesome.
great.
You guys open every day?
Open every day
Thanks.
at 4, and then we're open for brunch at 10 on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. That's great.
Guys, go
man.
see JD at Nova.
Come on with it.
It's the
Man,
best. Hey,
appreciate you, man.
Not
Appreciate
at all.
you, man.
Thank you for the opportunity,
Yeah,
Dan.
this
Thank
is
you
awesome,
very
man.
much.
Keep
Appreciate
it up.
it.
And then
We
shout
love
out to
your place.
Jason back there, man.
Yeah, Jason
Yeah.
making the show happen.
That's what's up.
Getting it going.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to this episode of The Hidden City. We hope you discovered something about Oak Cliff that you didn't know. If you enjoyed the show, I hope you subscribe to it on YouTube and then follow us on any of the podcasting platforms. Also, if you enjoyed it, please share with a friend. And thanks so much for tuning in.